Okay. I've been given a number of assignments. One is the heading is assignment 1. So I'm still, if this my WhatsApp opens, I'll open up the assignment. By the meantime, since I have another screen, I'll be taking it from the other screen. Question 1. It reads, give 3 situations on a building site that may be used to model the transportation method. Okay, I'm sure you have a lot of examples. B, illustrate using examples how cases of supply greater than demand and demand greater than supply would be treated in transportation. Okay, let's concentrate on the calculation for now. But anytime supply is greater than demand or demand is greater than supply, all you need to do is to add a dummy row or column, right? And in the dummy row or column, the elements in the row all be zeros, right? Apart from the supply or the demand you're adding to balance it up, right? So that is for B. And 1C, it reads, the construction site is still not opening, okay. A construction company situated within the Kumasi metropolis produces pavement blocks. The company has 3 main plants for production and 4 main centers for distribution, which are situated at various advantageous places within the metropolis. The 3 plants produce daily capacity of 60, 80, 100 units respectively. The company on weekly basis is able to meet requirement of 90 units. $40 units, 60 units, and 50 units of their distribution centers. The table below shows transportation costs. Using northwest corner method, list cost method, and Virgil's approximation, determine the initial basic feasible solution. Okay, there are actually 2 types of solution. There is the initial basic feasible solution, and there is the modified basic. There's a modified distribution, right? So let me see whether my WhatsApp is on. It's still not on. I'll just have to refresh it. Okay, so I'm drawing the table. So for 1C, here's a table we are given. We have how many columns? 4 columns. We've been given 4 columns. The eraser was just too big. Okay, so there are 4 columns and how many rows? 3 rows. 1.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yes, please. Yes.
Hello, sir.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Answer the question 1A, 1B.
Yes.
Are you done for that?
No, I said we'll concentrate on the calculation. That one you can do it yourself, but I explained it. I explained the solution, yeah. Okay, so we have 8. There is 7. There is 5. Where's the black one? And there is 2. 5. 2. 1. 3. 12. 4. 3. And 5. And here, and we're told that for the plants, okay, let's go back and read. This, let me check this first. If it's still okay, good. Who sent me one? Who sent me the question? Let me see. I think Peter sent. A number of people sent.
You check my chat as a manager. You sent me. You forward them to me so you can get it.
Okay. I think almost everybody has it. Anyone I open would show. People say things. That's what emotional abuse. Which one is emotional? Okay, this one, it's here. Okay, I think we don't have a question. This is the first one and the second one as well.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, please,
Again.
can we start from question 1? Can we start from question 1A?
Okay. I think already you have a lot of examples already. Even the work you've been given is an example. Okay, so let's start proper. So for 1A, what do you think should be the first one? I wanted us to just go quickly and look at the this thing, then you leave space and add that one later. Okay, you see, for supply, anytime you're supplying goods and materials, right, you can use transportation model to find the best one. You're told to give 3 situations. You use transportation model to find the best route. The best route to use to supply your materials. And you can also use transportation method to actually determine the best place to go for supplies, like where to buy your products, your materials for building, right? Depending on probably distance and costs. You can use distance and cost to actually find the best option. And so transportation is good in that way, but we can check on to see which other examples we have. But if you look at some of, in fact, to get this one, if you look at the calculations being given, they are all examples of transportation problem. When you read this, for instance, this is an example, right? If you read this, either other assignment or transportation, this is also another good example. But let's just concentrate on the calculations and go. And the second one I've mentioned already, right? When it's greater, what do? We just add a dummy column. And that's what they want you to do. So we can demonstrate that, but let's do these calculations first. If any other one, we can just add to it. You don't necessarily have to do it in a particular order. So let's read and see where these are the plants. Plant 1, plant 2, plant 3. And so if you see that the 60, 80, and 100 should be here, the 60, 80, 100. But the 90, 40, 60, and 50 should be down here. So 60, 80, 100. When solving, this should be your 60, 80, 100. 5, 4. 60, 80, 100. Okay, the other is 90, 40, 60. 90, 40, 60, 50. 90, 40, 60, 50. So first of all, we need to check whether this problem is balanced, right? How do we check that? When you add 60 to 80 is 140 to 100 is 240. 90 plus 40 is 130. 130 plus 60 is
190.
190. 190 plus 50 is 240. So first of all, you check to be sure that it's balanced, right? If it were not balanced, for instance, you had maybe 210 here, it means that you have to increase the number of column. Right. Okay. So the first part we want to use is which one are we using? What method are we using first? We're told to use the northwest corner method. Northwest corner. Right. So northwest corner method is what we actually mean. This is the northwest corner. If you have a box and a cardinal point, we have north, east. Is that south? Is it correct? Right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so where is the northwest corner? There are 4 corners in this box. There are 4 corners in this box. So this is the northwest corner. The northwest corner simply means the top left corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right? The
Yeah.
top left corner. So in this box, where is the northwest corner? The northwest corner is this box here. So we are going to begin with this. Right? Now, when you look at this, you have 60, and here you have 90. Which of them do you assign? Do you assign the least or the highest? Obviously, we are going to assign the least. So we assign the 60 here. That means you've allocated all 60, but this out of 90, you allocated 60, you're still left with 30, right? Because you've allocated all 60, what do? You cancel. In fact, let me use a different one to do the canceling. So because we've assigned all 60 here, or we've allocated all 60, we cancel this. Now that we've done this, hold on, please. Someone is requesting for okay, good. I've sorted that person out. Now, you see, we've canceled this. So what it means is that we've actually taken the top boxes away. So we only have these boxes left. Well, this particular box is, where's the northwest corner? The northwest corner is the 5. So we are going to allocate the cell. So in allocating the cell, we actually take the list of them. We have 30 left and there is 80. So we assign the list, which is the 30. Now that we've assigned the 30, it means we've finished allocating this, so cancel it out. But here it was 80. We've taken 30 out of the 80. So what are we left with? We're left with 50. Now we are left with this particular area. So for this particular area, where's the northwest corner? Northwest corner, someone is either on the phone . So this is the area we're left with, this particular area. So for this area, where is the northwest corner? The top left corner is the 2. So we are going to allocate the cell, but we have 40 and 50. So what do we allocate? The list. The list is 40. So allocate the 40. It means we've allocated this will cancel out. So we cancel the cell out. But here out of 50, we've taken 40. So we're still left with how many? 10. So this is where we're left with now. We're left with just this area. So what do we do with this area? We take the northwest corner. This is the northwest corner. That is the top left corner. we have 60 down and 10 across. 60 is greater than 10, so we allocate the list, which is 10, and this is off. So we cancel this area. But out of 60, we took 50. So we took 10, we were left with 50. Sorry, I'm not putting that 50 there. We're left with 50. Now, what is the top left corner now? The northwest corner is here. So we take the 3. 3, we have 50 and 100. So what do we allocate? We allocate 50. So it means this is completely off. But here we are left with how many? 50. So for the northwest corner, to be sure that what you've done is correct, it must balance. This must balance with that, so that you know that you're just putting 50. There should be no difference. So we've canceled this out. This is our solution. Right? So it means that our transportation problem, okay, our initial basic feasible solution is, this is 60 times 8. Our initial basic feasible solution is 60 times 8 plus, we'll do the next one, row by row, which is 30 times 5 plus 40 times 2 plus 10 times 1 plus 50 times 3 plus 50 times 5. Someone should please give us a solution. But whilst you're doing this calculation, let's be sure first that what we've done is correct. Let's find what should be our solution. Here we have how many? 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do you know the number of roots? You're supposed to use this formula, m plus n minus 1. What is m? M is the number of rows. How many rows do you have? 1, 2, 3 rows. That is row 1, 2, and 3. So m is 3 plus n. How many columns do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 columns minus 1. This is equal to 6. You must get 6. If it's not 6, it means you're wrong. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So please multiply and let's see what you get for this one. So this is 60 times 8 plus 30 times 5 plus 40 times 2 plus 10 times 1, which is 10, obviously, plus 50 times 3, 150, plus 50 times 5. That is 1120. 1120. So that's it. With that one, we're going to do for the next method, which is the list costs. So let's do for the list costs. Okay, Sanusi.
I don't know. My network went off. So in fact,
Okay.
I just going some few minutes. Then I'm just at loss. I don't know what you guys are doing, frankly.
We are solving the questions.
Mr. Fortune.
The assignment question. Yes, please.
And lectures.
Pardon? What did he say?
Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't hear you properly.
So how you should I want to
Oh, he's having problem with the network.
I'm okay, sir. I'm okay.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. I think it's your network.
Mm. Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. I'm saying that I'm just lost. I don't know whether maybe
We are solving what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We are solving this question.
Okay.
This is assignment 1. So we're doing the calculation here. So we are asked to use this problem, solve using northwest corner method, use least cost and modular approximation. We've done the northwest corner. We are doing the least cost now.
Okay.
Yes. So for the least cost, yes, we're listening.
I'm saying that I think it's the first one that you just finished. It's what I've come to meet. But I met you halfway, which made me confused of the whole thing.
Okay, don't worry. You're going to have the video so you can go through it.
All right, that's fine.
Hey, stop. The current has just gone low. I just pray that they don't take it. They've been rationing light. Is it off? Is it off?
No. Why? It's not.
Okay.
It can be off.
They've started rationing the lights, so I just pray. It's 5, 2, 5. I'm just repeating this. I'm repeating this. You know how we got this ones, the 8752. They were given the questions. So what is given here? Just put them to the corner, send them to the corner. Right.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm just sending them to the corner. 5. I have another screen. I'm using 2 screens. So the other screen, I see, I'm just reading from the other screen. 8, 3. So you wouldn't see, but you have it already. So there's 12, 4, 3, 5. That's it. Right. The 5, 3, 4, blah, those ones there. I just put all those ones at the corner. And we're using the least costs. But before then, you have to indicate the supply and the demand. This plant supplied, and these are the demand. So if you want, you can indicate supply here. Supply and demand. So what was our supply? We had that in the question. We had the supply in the question, but let's go to the previous page. We had 60, 80, 100. 60, 80, 100. So 60, 80, 100. 60, 80, 100.
Yeah.
And the demand 90, 40, 60, 50.
Yeah.
90, 40,
60,
50, right?
Yeah, 60, 50.
And the first thing I said we do is to check whether it's balanced. We checked and we checked by adding the whole of this. We got 240. We also added the whole of this and also got 240. So we said demand is equal to supply. So what will be our basic? So how many basic solutions are we going to have? We're going to have 6, right? We mentioned n plus n minus 1. So let's use list cost. You go row by row, check row by row to see the list cost. What is the list cost in the whole of this? Here we have 2.
2.
Okay. So are we doing it row by row, or we are considering the whole of the tableau?
Which is the best, sir?
It should be box by box.
Okay, so let's look at everything. If you look at this one, we have 2 here. 2 is a list here. Move on here. 1 is the list.
Yeah.
And here 3 is the list. So which of them do we start with? Let's start with 1, right?
Okay.
Yes.
You get it?
Yeah.
One of all of them, 1 is the list, right?
Of course.
We'll do row by row.
Should we do row by row?
Yes, please.
Yes, let's take it row by row. Sir.
Okay.
Okay. So for this particular row, the list is 2. So it means we're going to allocate. Is that not so?
Yeah.
So it means we are going to allocate this, right? And then we allocate to move to the next row. No, let's consider the whole table, right? And then pick the list costs from the whole table instead of considering row by row. So let's start with this one, right? Because 1 is the least of them all. So if we pick 1, down here we have 60, across we have 80. So the list here, list of 60 and 80 is 60. So we'll bring our 60 here. It means we've allocated the whole of this. So we cancel. But out of the 80, we're left with how many?
20.
We took 60, we're left with 20.
Yeah.
Now we've done this cancellation. What is the next list costs of whatever is left? We have 2 here, we have 7, we have 8, we have 4. There are 2. There's 2 here.
2.
But if you take, let's consider this first. We have 50 and 60. Is that right?
Yes.
Remember, as much as possible, you're trying to maximize your profit and minimize what cost. If we take this 2, it means we're allocating 50, 60. We're putting 50 here. But if we take this particular 2, we have 40 and 20. So we're going to take 20. So which of them is better?
20.
So the 20, so it means we're going to allocate the cell and put the 20 here. It means we supplied all of this, so cancel this out. But out of 40, we're left with how many?
20.
Right. So the cell we've not canceled out. Let's look for the list. We have 2 here, 7, 8, 12, 4, plus. So this other 2 we can move here now. Is that right?
Yeah.
So we have 50 and 60.
60.
My light is off. My light is off.
It can't be off. My brother, have faith.
It just went off. But my laptop, let's continue. My laptop,
Okay.
I've charged the battery.
Okay.
So this is 50, right?
Yeah.
So we've allocated the light is back.
I told you.
Have you seen that the screen, maybe you've not noticed, did you see the change in screen?
Yes.
It become brighter.
Yeah.
So we're left with 10.
10, yes. Here we've canceled this out. Okay. So of what is left, let's look for the least cost. So what is left? Where's the least cost? 4. So let's allocate the 4. 4, we have 20 and 100. So what do you put here? 20. So cancel this 20 out.
20. Yeah, 20. Then we are left with 80.
Okay. Have you noticed something? Okay. So we've canceled this 20 out. So cancel this point. But at this point, how many are we left with?
80.
So it means we don't need to cancel because we have more left.
Oh, please, who is that?
What is the next? We have only 2 boxes left, right?
Yeah.
So of these 2, which is the list? No, we don't have 2
5.
left.
No, we
there's
don't
this
have.
one.
8. 8.
Okay, I think we have 2 left. Is that right?
8
Yeah.
and 12. Yeah,
Oh,
8 and
okay.
12.
8 and 12. So we take 8.
I will allocate 10 to 8.
Okay. Yeah, so 10 will be here. It means
Mhm.
this is out. We've canceled already. Everything here is canceled, but we're left with 80. Now, at this stage, you're left with 80. This must balance. See, 80, 80 must balance. Just 80 there, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
the solution, your initial basic feasible solution is 10 by 80, 10 by 8.
Yeah.
Next
50
is
by
2 by
50.
50.
2 by
Next
20.
2 by 20.
Yeah. 1 by
Next,
60.
1 by
60.
60. Next is
12 by 80.
12 by 80. And the last is
4 by 20.
4 by 20. You must count to check. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember how many rows? 3 rows. How many columns?
Okay.
4 columns. Then you subtract 1. You must check this first. Okay. So please give us a final solution. The first one, we had 1120. And so what would the second be? 80. The second is 80 plus.
Fortune, please, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Please, I have a question.
Yes, I'm listening. Yes, please ask.
All right, so when you look at the last row, you know, we have the calculator is there. Please, can I see what is over there? When you look at the last row,
I'll shift it. I just want to sum this up first,
okay,
so I can shift.
Okay. Okay.
Let's sum this up first. So this is 1320. Okay, so you can continue.
Okay, so the last row, you see we have a demand of 90.
Yes.
At the a bit of 90, but then the supply is 80. So we put the
your network is bad.
there. So when you cancel the 90 remaining
80. It was left with 80. Okay, I'm not hearing you now, so let's continue. But you can also type in case your network is bad. You want to ask questions, we can chat. So you can just type. So the same problem, we are using the Vogel approximation method, still 1C.
Yes, can you hear me?
Can you hear now?
Can you go back to your screen so that you can ask the question?
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Yes,
Hi.
someone was asking a question. I needed to pick a mic so I can hear him properly because I want to know that the mic, I'm not sure it's from my end anyway.
I think it's from him. His network is bad.
And now I'm using a mic, so.
Yeah, we can see real tech.
Have you noticed any change?
Yes, it's clearer.
It's clearer, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that I had a mic. It's a very expensive mic for music recording studio. I bought it from one of the studios.
That.
Next time, don't forget.
Okay, we are doing the module.
Technology at work.
Yeah. Now I can hear you clearly. It's better.
Okay.
Eh. Okay. So let's do this. I'm rewriting 875 to blah, blah, blah. Oh, I've disappointed some people today. They wanted face to face, but I tried my possible best. It's not working.
This is the way you disappointed some of us also some time ago.
Sir, you'll be tired though. Let's
But the
all
face
of
to
us join
face,
this one.
I've tried.
They should come. Tell them that you don't have time, so they should join this one.
I thought at least today I'll be able to redeem, but
Yes.
I tried my best. I wasn't able to make it.
The Brad will be working too much.
Body never firewood. Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, please, I beg you, the first one, the Northwest method. My
Yes.
network wasn't good, so I couldn't, catch up. So if you can please just brush through for me, I beg you.
No, that's what I said. I'll send you the video. I'll send you the video.
Oh.
Hey, the light is off again. God, please.
Oh.
So
Someone
let's
should-
move on. The video.
Someone should call Nana, please. 8752. Someone should call her now.
How the numbers, eh?
I said someone should call our president.
Don't worry. I even WhatsApp him.
Please WhatsApp him. 5213.
Yeah, 20435. Okay, you're not yet there.
Oh, please, WhatsApp Nana first. The last one is 12435.
Yes.
Okay. The last time I wasn't able to have the class with you because they took the light shortly before 8 o'clock.
Is Corona still there?
It's not Corona. This one is E-Levy. 60, 80, 100. 60, 80, 100.
Yeah.
You're not paying E-Levy. So why won't the light go?
But we have to sort you out quickly before E-Levy sets in.
90, 40, 60, 50. 90, 40, 60, 50. 90, 40, 60, 50. Okay. We've seen that it's balanced, right? It's a balanced problem. 240, 240, correct. Now, what do? We just find the penalty. So these would be row penalties. Row penalties. Penalties. And the column penalties. Okay, so I'll write the penalties in white. So we see, what's the penalty? The penalty is the difference between the lists and the next lists. So you do that row by row and column by column. So let's look at this very well. What is the list cost here? 2, is that right?
Yes.
What is the next list?
5.
5. Difference between the two, 3.
Yeah.
Next, 1. Next list is 2. Difference between them is 1, right? List is 3. Next list is 4. Difference is 1. That is for the row penalty. Let's do column penalties. Column, list is 5, next list is 8. Difference is what? 3.
Yeah.
Next list is 2, next list is 4.
2.
Penalty 2. List is 1, next
1.
list is 3. Penalty 2. 2. List is 2, next list is 3. Penalty 1.
1.
Which of these penalties is the highest?
Three.
The highest is
We
3.
have, there are 2 of them. There's 3 here,
Yes.
3 there.
Mm-hmm.
Which of them do we take? You can go back and do, oh God, please, this thing should know. Check here. Let's check, let's assess the 2. Remember what we did with this particular one? We had 2 that were the same, 2 and 2. We had to look for the 2 that are
The list.
out of the list of the 2. So let's check this and also take the list of them. So if we take this particular 3, then you come back and allocate which one? The list. So
which is 2.
yeah, so you allocate here, you have 50 and 60. You put 50 here, right? But if you take this one, the list, where's the list? The list is 5. So with 5, you have 90 and 80. So you put 80. Which of them is better?
No, the column. Oh, okay.
Yes, you do row and
Sir,
column.
please can you come again?
Okay. Okay.
Now we've had the penalties.
Sir, can you please come again?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. We've done the penalties, right?
Yes.
We've done the penalties. Hey, someone is talking in the background. We've done the penalties, and we've got this penalty. You out of the penalties you've done, take the highest. But what happens if you don't have one particular highest, but you have maybe 2 of them as being the same value? Like this, for instance, the highest is supposed to be 3, but we have another 3 here. So, but we can't select both. We must select only one. So what do? You have to select the one that gives you the least cost in the end. Remember, you're trying to minimize costs.
Yeah.
So if we take this particular 3, you come back to the box itself, right? Come back to the cells and take the list. The list here is 2. So let's allocate the cell. If we are to allocate the cell, you look at the supply 60 and the demand 50. What do you feed in here? Is it not 50?
50. Yes, 50.
You put 50 here. Yes, so you put 50 here. But if we take this particular one, right? And so this will become 50 times 2, which is 100. But if we take this 3, we come here, the list is 5. So we're going to allocate the cell. So 90, 80. What do we put here? 80, is that not?
Yes.
So 80 times 5 is what? 400.
Yeah.
Which of the 2 is the least? Which is better? 400. Would you want to pay 400 cedis, or you'd want to pay for the same product? You just pay only 100 cedis.
100 cedis.
You pay the 100 cedis. Ah, the light is back. Thank God. You want to pay the 100 cedis. So let's allocate this one. This is cheaper. So we come here, we have 50, 60. So what do we put here? 50.
50.
Because we supply the 50.
The demand.
What do you do?
10. We
Well,
cancel.
10. No, we cancel this. No.
Yes.
Sorry. This one is 0. We've canceled this, right?
Yes. 0.
But here, oh, I should have given enough space. I should have given enough space. Okay, I'm going to erase it. Here should be 10. I'll erase this one and rewrite 311. But you need to give, for this particular one, you need to give enough space.
Please, the background noise is too much.
Okay, I need to also erase this one and give space. 3, 2, 2, 1. Three, 2, 2, 1. I hope this space is good enough. Okay, now that you've done the first row and the first penalties, let's move on to next penalties, right? What's the next penalty? What is left? We have only 1, 2, 3 left. What is the list? 5. The next list is 7. Difference is what? 2. Is that right? Okay, so which one did we take? Remember, we took this one first. List is 5. Next list is 7. Let's go to the next row. We have 1, 2, 3. What is the list? 1. The next list is 2. 2 minus 1, 1. Here we have 12, 4, 3. What is the list? 3. Next list is 4. Difference is 1. 4 minus 3 is 1. Let's move to the columns. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We've not canceled anything here, so you should still give us 3, 8, and 5. 3. We've not canceled anything. It's still 2. Here we've not canceled. The list is 1. Next list is 3. So we have 2. We've canceled this. So forget. You just put a dash. You get it? So of what we've written, what is the highest? Highest penalty is 3. So let's allocate this 3. Go back into the tableau, right? You have 1, 2, 3, which is the list 5. So we are going to allocate the cell, which we have 90 and 80. So what do we put here?
80.
That's it. Remember this, we said this is supply and this is demand, right? Someone is demanding for 90, but in your warehouse, you have only 80. Are you going to supply the person 90 or 80?
80.
That's it. You don't have, you can't supply more than what you have. So that's it. Now, when you supply this 80, what happens to your warehouse? Do you still have anything left?
No.
That's it. That's why you cancel. That's what it means.
That's why we are canceling that. Oh, okay.
Yes. But the person who requested 4 still needs 10 more to buy. Is that
exactly.
Not?
Yeah.
So that person will look elsewhere. Right. So we've done this. Let's move on to the next penalty. The next penalty, we still have 3. So list is 5, next is 7. What's the difference? 2. Here, we've done this. So what do you do? Dash. Here here we still have 12, 4, 3. So list is 3, next is 4. Difference is 1.
1.
Okay. Here we've taken 80. So forget about this. You have only 2 left. 8 and 12. What's the difference? 4. Right? We've canceled there. We have 7 and 4. Difference is what? 3. Here we've canceled this. So we are left with 5 and 3. Difference is 2. We've already canceled this. So what is the highest of all the penalties now? 4.
It's 4.
Yes. So it means go back to that column and assign one of the cells in the column. Now we have 8 and 12. Obviously, this would be of a cheaper cost. So let's assign this. So we move here. We are going to, across we have 10. Here we have 10. So what do you do? What do you assign? What it means here is that someone needs 10. And luckily for you, you only have 10. It means what? In stock, you have 10. So you're going to supply the 10. But you don't cancel 2. You always cancel only 1. Which of them are you going to cancel? It's a matter of choice.
The supply.
So you want to cancel the supply. So you want to say, okay, oh, the light is off again. You can see that my screen has changed. Okay. So you're going to, are you going to say, okay, let's close the book for my house. I've sold everything, so let me close it, right? What happens? You've canceled. But what about here? Because you've not canceled, you remember you can only cancel either the row or the column. When you cancel this 10, you must write 0. You must. Are you getting it?
Okay.
You can't cancel. You remember we canceled this out, so that's why we're not writing anything. But we didn't. You can't cancel, even though we had 10 here, 10 here. You can't cancel this side and also cancel this side. You have to either cancel here or cancel there. If you cancel this one, right, it means when you cancel this 10, you must put the 0 down. You get it? Don't forget, people make this mistake. Don't forget that. ECG. Open the curtains again. Now we have 12, 4, 3. We finished the penalties. So let's move on to the next penalties. So we've canceled the whole of this. So put dash. We've canceled the whole of this. Put dash. We've not finished this. We have 4 and 3. List is 4, 3. Next list is 4. So
1.
penalty is 1. let's look at the columns. We have one left here. So what do we have? What is that there? It's not 12.
12. Yes.
So put the 12 there. Here, what do we have? 4. Put the 4 there. What do we have here? 3. Put the 3 there. Put dash. What is the highest penalty?
It's 12.
So it's 12. So what it means is that go back to the tableau and assign the cell. So we're to assign the cell, you have to take the list of the 2. What is the list of the 2? We have 0 and 100. So imagine we didn't put the 0 down here. It means we'll assume that we finished. Meanwhile, that is wrong. Yes, please.
Please,
yes.
Can you go back more about that page for me? Where you are picking the 12 and the, can you start from the...
Okay, we're looking for the penalty. What is the penalty here?
12.
The penalty, yeah, is the difference between the least cost and the next least. But in this case, we have only one, which is 12. We've canceled the other 2. Here we have only 4. We've canceled the other 2. So what are you going to subtract 4 from? So it's 0. So just put the 4 down. Bring this 3 down. That's what we did. There, yes, someone is. Let me mute this. Okay. So we're assigning this. So take note, in this cell, it's going to be 0 and 100. So what do you put here? What is the list of the 2? Hello?
Okay. You
your
muted
mic.
us.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yes, please. Put the 0 and cancel. And this 100, you cancel this 100, you're still left with what? 100. Is that right?
Yeah.
Correct. Because you're still left, you can't cancel. So you need to do the row penalties again and the column penalties. So here is a dash. Here is a dash. But this is not a dash, it's 1. Please, this one is supposed to be, I can't put, if I write anything down, you wouldn't see it. It means I'm going outside the screen. So I'll rather change the color, right? And write it rather, what I'm writing at the top should not be at the top. It should be down here, below the 2431, but there's no space. So I'm sending it here. Now, here we've allocated everything. So put a dash. We've not finished. We have 1 here, so put 4 there. We've not finished. We have 1, so put 3 there. We finished here, so that's a dash. So the row and column penalty, which is the highest? Is that not 4?
Oh.
Okay, so go back and allocate the cell. When you come here, we have 40 and 100. Is that not?
Yeah.
So what do you put 40. Here?
40.
Put 40. So cancel this 40, but this 100 becomes what?
60.
60. Now you don't need to do the penalties again. You have only 1 left, and that's this 60 must match that 60. Otherwise, there's a problem. So put the 60 here. That's all. All right. So what is our solution? Our initial basic feasible solution is 8 by 10 plus 2 by 50 plus 5 by 80 plus
12 by 0.
12 by 0
Okay.
plus, imagine you didn't write this 0. Do you know what would have, in fact, it would have been a whole mess if you hadn't written that 0 down.
Right.
And people have that problem with this particular work. Same time, it becomes confusing. If you don't put the 0, you can't continue the work from that stage. You become confused automatically. Okay, so you can do the sum. This is obviously 80. This is 100. And this is 400, right?
Yeah.
8 times 5 is 400.
Plus
I didn't add my plus. Plus. I'm putting the 0 there. Plus 16, 0.
Oh, 4. Okay.
80, right? 3, 6, 18. So
Yeah.
180.
180.
920. Which of them is better so far? We've seen that from what we've done, which of them gives you the least costs? Is actually this one, but that is always not the case. It could sometimes could be that the least cost method will give you the least cost. It could be that the northwest corner method will rather give you the least costs. Here, the first solution we had, that was for the least costs. This was for northwest corner. We had 120, 1,120. All right, 120. And the next one we had, I think, 1,320. This was even higher. This was higher, but this one is rather 920. So if you're doing this practically, right, which of this method do you think would work? So it means for this particular problem, that's why you need to try all of them and see which one gives you a better solution. Then you pick this solution. For instance, we can pick this solution and move on to apply. It's like you want to scrutinize this method. You want to scrutinize this costs. So your supervisor can take, so what it means is that imagine you are to prepare the initial basic feasible solution to tell your boss the costs for making the supply. And you give your boss 920 and you tell him this is your solution. Your boss can take this your solution and apply MODI to reduce this cost further. When you apply this MODI, it will reduce this cost further. So that is called modified distribution method. And that one is a whole, I think it's a story for another day. Yes. Okay. So we are done with that particular question. We're done with question 1. Let's move on straight to question 2. Okay, for this particular one, there are 2 questions. So we can afford to finish all of them. So let's do the next one. Question 2. Are we there?
Of course.
The place is too quiet.
You don't want to disturb.
Yeah.
Question 2. Okay. The light is off, so my TV is off. I can't see the second screen I used to read off.
Oh.
So I'll be going back and forth. Let me check my battery anyway.
Oh, it's full. Don't worry.
Can you see the battery at the bottom?
Oh.
Can you see? Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I just pray that is either that battery can take us to finish this, which I doubt, or before we finish, the light comes on. Okay.
Okay.
Are we also going to use the 3 methods?
I think let's use one, then we go and try the other.
Okay. No, let's read the question first and see what we're asked to do.
Okay.
And determine how the tax should be allocated to each worker so as to minimize the total amount. So use this question is assignment. The first was transportation.
Yes.
So this was transportation.
Yeah.
And now we are doing assignments. Okay, so can someone write this one down and just mention for us?
Okay, what's that? Tax and workers.
Can you just write them down and mention so that once we do it, we'll move on?
Okay. I have it on the phone, so we can.
Okay, so you can just mention. Okay, good. There's a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So you can mention.
You have the tags. You have A, B, C up to E.
So this one, should we also use the table as we did before?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. It will help.
But I think we don't need a table. Well, let's just do a matrix.
Okay.
Let's do it as if we're doing matrix.
Okay.
So bring this.
Ask.
And that. Right?
Okay.
So you can mention now.
So for the tags, we have A, B, C up to E.
Okay, let
In
me.
the first column.
Okay, column. I was planning to say column, so okay. A to E.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D,
Yeah.
E. And here?
Okay. Then
What about the rows?
second column, J1. No, should we do column by column? So you have
No,
J1.
I'm labeling. For now, I'm
J2,
first of
J3, J4.
yeah, so I need
Oh.
J1, J2.
Up to J5.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So give us figures.
You have 12.
Okay. Are you mentioning for A? Are
Yeah,
you
okay,
mentioning
let's do it
column
for
or
A.
row? Let's do row by
Let's
row.
do,
Yeah.
Okay. So 12, 8, 11, 8, and J for 18, and
Okay.
11.
Okay.
11. Then we have 14.
Be fast, be fast.
22. He's writing, my brother. 8.
No, you mentioned he writing.
He is waiting for you.
12.
His battery is dying.
12. 14.
And 14. Okay.
Yeah. Then we have 14, 14. 16, 14, 15. You have 19, 11. 14, 17.
There is ECG guy among us, so we should call his people.
And 15.
Let's call him fast.
You have 13, 9. 17, 20. And 11. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Okay. Where is the light off? Is your mic still on? Can you hear it? Yes.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, my
Yeah.
mic was off.
Yeah, we
My
are
mic
here.
was off.
Yeah.
My mic was off.
Yeah.
So these are the steps. First of all, you can either start with the row. You can do row reduction first. Oh, someone's microphone. Is it mine?
Yeah.
Whose microphone, please? Whose microphone? I said whose microphone? That's good. So let's begin with row reduction. What is the list? We have 12, 8, 11, 18, 11. What is the list?
8 is the list here.
Okay, so 12 minus 8, 8 minus 8, 11 minus 8, 18 minus 8, 11 minus 8. That is the row reduction we're doing. So let's start.
Yeah.
The list is 8.
We have 4.
Right? So 12 minus 8, 4.
4.
8 minus 8, 0.
0.
11 minus 8, 3. 18 minus 8, 10.
10.
11 minus 8, 3.
Another 3.
Move on to the next row. The list is
The
8.
list is 8 again.
So 40 minus 8, 6, right?
Yeah.
22 minus 8,
14.
8 minus 8,
8.
0. 4.
12 minus 8,
4.
26.
40 minus 8.
6.
Is someone cooking?
14.
14. So 40 minus 14, that is any of this one, right? 40 minus 14, 0. 40 minus 14, 0. 60 minus 14, 2. 40 minus 14, 0. 50 minus 14, 1. List here, 11. 90 minus 11, 8. 11 minus 11, 0. 40 minus 11, 3. 70 minus 11, 6, right? 50 minus 11, 4. List is 9. 30 minus 9, 4. 9 minus 9, 0. 70 minus 9, 8, right?
8.
20 minus 9, 11 minus 9.
11. 2.
Okay. We've done row reduction. Move on to what? The next one, this step 1. Move on to step 2. But I think this space is small, right? So let me move on to the other side. We are now doing column. Please write somewhere at the top. Column reduction. For column reduction, don't look at the original. Continue from where you stopped. So pick this one, 4, 6. Okay, there's 0 here. So 4 minus 0, 4. 6 minus 0, 0 minus 0, 8 minus 0, and 4 minus 0. This one, there's 0. So 0 minus 0, 0. 14 minus 0, 14. 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0. Here we have 3. There's 0 here. So 3 minus 0, no. 3 minus 0,
3.
3. 0 minus 0, 2.
So if there is 0 or you repeat the same thing.
Yes, if you find 0 in that column, you just repeat it. 10 minus 0, 11 minus 0.
So
next, what's the list? 1.
1. So we have 2,
2,
5, 0,
5, 0,
5, 0,
3,
3,
right?
Yeah, 3
1.
and 1.
Now, what do? You cancel.
Yeah.
Right? So you cancel out the zeros.
Yeah.
Should I do it here or recopy this one before canceling? It's up to you.
Please change the color and let's do it here.
Because of this thing is going up. Ideally, you need to recopy it before you cancel. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how do you cancel? You look at the row and column that has the most number of zeros. As much as possible, we want to cancel out the zeros. So you see, if I cancel this one here, this row, it means I've done something wrong. Because this, I'm canceling only 1 0. If I cancel this one, I've canceled only 1 0. If I cancel this, I've canceled how many zeros? 4. Do you get it? Yes. So ideally, I'll cancel this one, not this and that. If I look at the next one, if I cancel only 1 0, no. Then look at the column, only 1 0, no. 4 zeros, yes. 1 0, yes. So it's either I cancel this or I cancel that. So which of them?
Cancel row and column.
Should we cancel row or column?
Row.
We'll cancel row and column.
Row.
Okay. But take note, you take note that if we cancel this, oh, my distance has become dim. Hello, please listen. Someone is talking in the background. Someone is talking.
We're wasting time.
My distance has become red. Okay, so why do we cancel this one? If we cancel this one, means we are canceling 2. Let's not cancel this least cost. I'll prefer to cancel this one. So I'd rather cancel the big cost out.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
So in any case, I want to cancel this one out. Can you see the color? I should change it.
We can see.
Please change it.
Okay.
It's too similar.
Oh, we can.
Something like.
Okay, I've canceled this. That's not all. Then move on to cancel, but make sure you cancel all the zeros. What's the next one?
Hello.
0200.
We cancel this. Someone is making a call. Please mute your mic if you're making a call. Okay, we've canceled the 0. We've canceled all the zeros here. There's another 0 here, right? Okay. So we either cancel this, or this. No, why do we cancel this? We've canceled this already. So there's only 1 0 left to be canceled. Right?
It can't be cancelled because it's only 1.
And so you have to cancel it. You have to cancel it.
Oh, is it not what?
We've not started redistribution yet. You have to make sure you cancel out first.
Okay.
Right. But are we right in our cancellation?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
But
No. We have 4 columns. We cancel 2 row, 1 column.
So that's what I'm asking. Is that?
We are not done.
So it means it's not. We have to redistribute.
Yes.
Because if we are to do allocation, it won't work. Right? So we have to redistribute because we have 5 rows.
It's a question.
Yes, 5 rows.
Yes,
5
please.
columns.
Why can't we cancel that 0 vertically?
Yes, I say it's a choice. You can either do it vertically. Yeah, you can either do it vertically or horizontally. So it's a matter of choice. So we chose to do it this way. But another person, you can rather decide that you want to cancel this one instead. You may cancel this instead. You get it?
Yeah, I think that one is 1 0.
And we've canceled it already. So because just one, you can decide to cancel it anyhow. But we have 5 rows, 5 columns. So, and we have 3. So you see, this is about jobs and personnel.
Equal jobs and
Yeah.
So in this case, if you want to assign, it means you're only going to give 3 people job.
Yeah.
So what happens to the other? So that wouldn't work, right?
Yeah.
So let's redistribute. In the next step, we're doing redistribution. Where do I write it? Let me write it here. You can see. How do you redistribute?
We consider the uncrossed values. We look for the
And you
minimum.
and you add to
We
junction.
add the minimum to the uncrossed. So we subtract it for the uncrossed, then we add it to those at the junction. If I'm right.
Someone help us again.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, what he's saying is the same thing. It's the same thing he said.
Okay, then.
So
then
let's
I'm
start.
correct.
And this row, for instance, what is the minimum? Okay, not the row per se. You have to look at the whole entirety of the whole stuff. What is the least value?
2.
No, there's one here.
No, we have one somewhere.
1.
It's one.
There's one here. So what do you do with this one? So this becomes 4 minus 1, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you see my screen?
Hey.
Oh,
Your screen, your battery is low.
It
Oh.
will just go off. This will not take
Problem.
2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Oh. Then
Wow.
please save and let us continue.
No, the video, whether it goes off or not, that one is online. It will save by itself.
So say goodbye and let's continue tomorrow.
Yeah. So
Don't worry,
what
I'll
we do is
close
that
it for you.
if
Doc,
wow, boss. So we can
you
afford
complete
to
this
meet.
one?
Battery is running low.
It's low. We
Then
can't
let's
finish
meet
it.
tomorrow.
We can't finish.
So we have
No,
to
we can meet.
schedule another
Today is
Let's meet tomorrow.
what is today's
Monday,
date?
11.
Monday. We
Today's
can meet
Monday.
on Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
As
Okay.
much as possible. Let's try and meet more often now, because what we are doing now is that
Yes.
when we finish solving these assignments, all the assignments, we'll go back and do stats. For the stats, I've got a number of questions I want us to solve.
Yeah. We have to
So
solve
we'll
that.
go back
Very
and do the
important.
stats. So as much as possible this week. Yes, please. I can hear you.
You said
Yeah.
the redistribution. You take the one is the least. So you subtract it from the 4.
When we start, we can't finish.
We can't finish. That's why I don't want to talk about it. We're going to do 3 things. 1, you not change some. For the others, you add. For others, you subtract. There are 3 things we're going to do, depending whether it's a
add to
junction, it's
then we
cancelled.
subtract.
Okay.
Okay. So let's meet on Wednesday and on Friday.
Okay.
By Wednesday, we'll meet on Wednesday. Wherever I reach, we'll continue on Friday.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
And for those face-to-face people that are here, for those face-to-face people that are here, sorry, I couldn't meet you today, and I don't think I can meet you. It's just so difficult. I've tried my best, but it's not working.
Let all of us be here.
It's not working. Even if I meet them once, I disappoint them later times. So I don't want them. Today I tried and tried, but I end up disappointing. I couldn't go to Burma camp.
Okay,
I'm
sorry. Please, what do you think you can do about this, your battery, so that all of us will meet here? I think if we all meet here,
let's all meet here. The option is I can change the battery, but today is because of the light off.
Maybe you get the power bank to back it up or
We've
something.
gotten the tablet now, so let's use the tablet.
Let's also remember
the tablet is only for writing. The tablet is for writing.
Let's also remember to contribute. Money.
No, I just canceled it. There's no light. I just canceled the listen. It will go off. There's no light. I just canceled it. Yes, please.
Your area, the light going off. We have to get to a place in Accra.
Yeah.
So you have like
now we can buy
empty the light out. Why?
But is it only my place? I'm sure your place is too.
It's only your place. My place,
hey,
I get light every time.
I see. But they announced recently that they're going to.
So, Sandra, are you suggesting he should come and stay with you or what?
Yeah, he can come and stay.
Yes.
But we'll share the salary.
Oh, no problem. I like it that way.
Because it's Sandra, you are saying like it that way.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Who doesn't like good things?
Lights out.
Oh, please. Okay, sir.
No,
Thank
no,
you.
no. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.
Welcome. Bye.
Okay.